We want to jam too.
I can hear it. What's up, Juanito?
Hey, bro, how's it going?
Mandas.
Good, bro. You?
Doing good, doing good. How's everybody? Hi, Esperanza. How's it going?
I need to get one of those hats, bro.
Órale, City Lokes. City Lokes.
City Lokes.
On the chat right here. Blah, 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 blah. Where is the chat? I don't see it. Oh, hold on. There we go. Up on the email. City Lokes.com.
Nice. I'll check it out. All right.
Yes, sir. The one that got Mario hooked on him. I got him one time because when he got his Corvette, you know how you put Repshare plate on it?
Oh, yeah.
So I got him one with that Repshare plate on there as well. And,
Oh, for the hat? Yeah, I remember
yeah,
that.
the cap. And then ya empecé a comprar, ya tiene, what, stop renting, y que this, y que that, y que la chingada. Ya las ponen todas juntas así, las caps.
Oh.
Gonna give him a couple more minutes to see who else is gonna jump on. What's up, Juanito Delgado? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué te ves? ¿Qué te escondas?
Aquí estoy, bro, no me ves.
Cannot see you.
¿Por qué, bro? Hold on.
Why are you hiding, bro? Why are you hiding? Hi. Come here, hi. Come say hi. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello, people. Hello. My crazy Boston Terrier, bro. He's crazy, bro. Crazy dog. Look at his eyes. Look at that.
He's got those crazy eyes.
A local way. Oh, but you have the pug, huh? You still got your pug?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Anyway.
¿Tocayo?
¿Qué pasó?
El tocayo.
Calle, se le va a quemar la casa con ese background que tiene.
Ya quisieras, bro.
Oh, hold on. Clarissa wants me to send her the link. Espérenme. The phone. And give it a couple minutes and then we'll get started. I know there's a couple late ones coming in here. I was gonna have Mario join the call, but he's on his way to Brazil.
Yeah, that's nice.
La pura vida, ¿no?
Must be nice.
La pura vida. Ya la mandé. And let's see. Oh, there's Ivan. There's Jonathan. Just have them join. All right, there we go.
Going. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hey, what's up, Jonathan? How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good. How about yourself?
Doing good, doing good. Let's see here. We got Ivan connecting here.
Bien guapo, Jonathan, como el tío.
I need to get, trying to be like you, man. Trying to be like Mr. Slim. Trying to slim up a bit.
Jonathan le dicen el Caritas. Hello. What's up, Ivan? How's it going, man?
Su carita.
¿Qué onda?
¿Cómo estás?
Bien.
Sí. Qué bueno. All right, I think I'm gonna wait for one more person to get on, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started, guys. I was gonna have Mario get on. I was telling these guys, but he's on his way to Brazil. He's gonna go have dinner with his brother, I believe. A ver qué onda. Let's see. Okay, we'll just wait for her to do it right now. Anyways, how's it going, guys? How's everybody?
Good, bro.
It's been all right.
It's
Bueno,
going
Esperanza,
well.
how you doing? Can't hear you.
She's still muted.
Yeah. Can you hear us?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
No, you're good. How are you? So,
I'm good.
yeah?
Yeah.
How's everything going?
Good, good.
What are you cooking today for us?
Mm.
I just went ahead and made like a sopita. ¿Cómo le dicen ustedes? El video loco or something like
Oh,
that.
Fino Loco, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a San
Yo
Antonio
le
thing
digo
for
sopita.
sure. I had the weirdest craving today, and my wife hooked it up. I don't know why, but did y'all ever have in like in middle school or high school? Did y'all ever have the sloppy joes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I used to like that shit back
Yeah,
then.
but we
But like,
can
I had a weird craving for it, so we
Ew.
made sloppy joes today, bro.
Yeah, I still have those at Bill Miller.
You do right?
Yeah, they're cheap.
Yeah,
Like they
yeah,
sell
they're-
you two for like $3 or something like that.
Something like that, right? Oh, there she is. She's coming on right there.
I haven't had a sloppy Joe since like high school.
Yeah, I don't know. We had a weird craving, and there she is right there. And so we made sloppy joes today. It's funny. Anyways. All right, guys. So today's topic, I guess we're going to be talking about social media, guys. So power of social media and what it's able to, to bring on here for us and the kind of business that you can generate from it.
Mhm.
So tell me a little bit, Jonathan, I'm gonna start with you, man. I see you today. I saw that you were at a training, right?
Yes, I was earlier today.
Awesome. How did that go?
Went good. Checking out this we had this meeting with the mentees, with Diane's mentees, and then we went ahead and introduced ourselves to the loan officers there. So I always try to kind of like speak to different loan officers and see,
You guys
what I
went
can
to
get from
directions, right?
Yeah, directions.
Okay. Yeah, that's they're up and coming for sure. They're really trying to hit it hard, and they're trying to invite everybody over to their office and things like that. So I saw that on social media. So we don't know that we don't talk like on a daily and whatnot, but I saw it on social media. So that's definitely something, that I saw that you were there and you promoted directions and whatnot. So are you working on social media? Are you
To
posting?
be honest, I did for a while, but
Okay.
I stopped posting a lot because I felt like I was being really repetitive, which it's probably is the whole point. But I felt like I was kind of preaching to the choir for a bit, because a lot of the people on my Facebook, they're not really ready. Like they're around my age, like 20, 21. And most of them support me. I have a lot of friends that reach out to me and support me, like, man, like when that day comes, I definitely want to go with you, or that's so cool that you're doing that. But I guess a lot of them, it's kind of like, oh, another house, you know what I mean? And I get it, that is what I do, but I slowed down a bit on it because I felt like I was just, I don't know, draining it. But I really do gotta hop back on it, man, the social media part.
So it's important, Jonathan. So basically, when I started on real estate, I had about 200 friends on Facebook, and it's literally people that I knew, and people that I talked to and whatnot. And now I'm a little bit over 4,000 or something like that. Not that like that I'm cool or anything, but it's something that I've been working on since day one. Since I decided to get into real estate, the power of social media is actually it's big. And Mario is one of the best examples that I can give you of what social media can do. Mario, guys, he doesn't spend not $1 in advertising. Not $1, man. He doesn't buy anything. He doesn't do flyers. He doesn't door knock. He doesn't do open houses. Nothing. All of his leads come from social media. Why? Because he's very consistent. So one thing that he does is consistency. And unfortunately, if you're gonna get into business, you gotta turn that personal Facebook page. You gotta make it your own, and you gotta make it into a business page. And it sucks, because you want to go on there and put stuff and this and that, whatever, and you can. And but that's just how it is, And if you don't want to be out there sweating, door knocking, and doing all this extra crazy things, then you gotta have that consistency on social media, because I'm sure, Jonathan, I'm sure you got your family on there, your friends, everybody. They see what you're doing. I saw today you were at a training, so if they see that you're like movido and hey man, Jonathan's really into this real estate shit and he's going out and this and that, and he's posting, he's active and whatnot. Any friends of yours, family, anything like that, they're gonna call you. gonna be like, hey, Jonathan anda movido, man. He's in this shit. He's moving realty and real estate and buying, and he's helping people buy and sell, and he's going to trainings, and he's in the business. So they're gonna think of you right away. You know what I'm saying? But you got to put yourself in front. You got to put yourself in front to make sure that they think of you whenever they think of real estate, or if they're they're going to refer somebody to real estate as well. Somebody that's killing it right now in social media is Juan Delgado. So Juan posts several times a day. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing on social media, Juan. Tell us like how that's working out for you, and if you have any tips you're doing right now.
So I mean, just pretty much in the morning, just sending. Sometimes I put jokes. Sometimes I put motivational stuff. It's just I don't focus on just one thing in general. It's just more for people to be in touch. For me to be in touch with people. To say, oh, this guy's not just houses or just real estate. He just sometimes just posts stupid stuff. Just to make you laugh. But I try to do that in the morning, like just before I actually drop the kids off to school, because as soon as the day starts, then I'll get it to the car and I'll drive, and then I'll spend 30 minutes, and then the time just goes by fast. So I'll try to go into MLS and look for fresh houses that that either they're just recently put on MLS, they're not an active option. If I see already that multiple offers, I don't even bother, because if I'm gonna put something fresh, I want someone to have a chance to either contact me, let's schedule a showing, and go from there. Give him a chance, get him excited about it. I don't want to get a call and say, oh, guess what, the house is not available no more. So so I try to do it at least twice or maybe 3 times a day. I'll be honest, sometimes it's addicting, because you're so excited on something, a good deal come up, and then you want to put something up, and you want to make everybody know about it. So for you guys that just recently started, if you don't have the Capital One app, Capital One offers you a premium service. I believe it's like $12 a year, if I'm not mistaken. But that gives you access to a lot of like tutorials, stuff like just listed. So a lot of people ask me, hey, where did you get that video from? The video already comes with the all the slideshow. It's like a slideshow, cartoon slideshow, and the music on it, and then at the end it just throws out your information, your photo.
And that's Capital One?
That's for Capital One, yes sir. So I use that a lot, because once in a while they send me a message, say, oh, we got new content, just check it out, and I go in there. And sometimes you have to mess it with it, because on Facebook it only gives you a certain amount of time for video. So if you want the whole video, you have to post it on your feed. But if you want it like on your short story, it's only 27 seconds. So sometimes you have to post like 2 videos to make it complete. But and I'll be honest, I mean, I do get a lot of calls, a lot of messages about stuff. I know a lot of people may not be ready, but the pipeline is building, and it is, as you say, Jorge, you have to be consistent about it. So I just have to do it every single day. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to do it, but just for the sake of it, I do it, and all of a sudden I just get people calling in or messages, and
Yeah.
and it may not be the people that you actually have on Facebook, but I do get a lot of, hey, my sister, my aunt, my in-laws, they're looking, can you help them out? And sure, so that starts a conversation, and that starts, talking to other people that you don't have, and then you start adding more people into your Facebook. So so that's what I do normally.
Yeah. No, that's a great point, man, and absolutely, like it's a powerful tool. The best thing about it is that it's free, but you have to be consistent. You have to reach out to you. So something that I do is early in the morning, I go through my Facebook, and Facebook automatically tells me, hey, this people's birthdays or whatever. I don't know a lot of these people. You know, I have my social media is full of people that I don't really know anymore, to be honest with you. But even it doesn't matter. I go on their page and I just put a happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. That right there, it generates leads. You know, they wake up and they're like, oh, this guy, he don't even know me. He said happy birthday or whatnot or whatever, posted on my page, whatnot. So that's a big deal for them. For some people, it's a really big deal. You know, so it's the little things like that that are gonna get you the leads. So that's one thing that I do there. Of course, you wanna like other people's comments, and if you can comment on them, you can do that as well. You know, always be active. Always be active because they're gonna remember you that way. They're gonna be comfortable and be like, hey, you know, this person reached out to me and message me, like my stuff or whatever, and they're gonna do the same for you. So it's something that we definitely push the agents to do is on social media is definitely, you know, like try your best to be active on there, respond to people, like people's things, say happy birthday to people and whatnot. I got a perfect example right here. Esperanza, I don't know Esperanza. Esperanza saw my post and she reached out that she wanted to be in real estate and stuff like that. So there you go, you know. So perfect example right there. So not only does it generate leads, but it's also going to generate people that are interested in getting into real estate, you know. So that benefits you right there. That's going to grow your downline, you know. That's going to make you some extra money, you know, every month and things like that. And you know, it's gonna be a good thing there. Juanito, Martinez? What are you working on, man? On social media wise, what have you seen? What have you noticed? Any tips and tricks? Anything you learned?
Just kind of do the same thing. I try to post at least 2 to 3 times a day. Usually something in the morning, and then a listing later in the afternoon. I've been noticing that I'll get more likes or comments when I put the listing later in the afternoon, like 4 or 5. 'Cause I feel like people are getting out of work and they're back on their phones. So I'm trying to do that now. Do the listing later in the afternoon versus like midday, like noon or whatever. And then the mornings, like I said, is usually just like a quote or something, or I'll throw in posts about like my family. I know with Mario, he stresses that a lot. You know, he says don't just post real estate stuff. You know, post what you're doing throughout the day or your family, your baby, whatever. Because it kind of like what's his name? Jonathan was saying is that it gets to a point where you feel like you're just putting too much stuff out there, you know, house after house after house, that people kind of get tired of it. But I guess you just got to be consistent and change it up. You know, like I said, don't just post houses, post what Juan does. Juan does a lot of just like really good information about houses and whatnot. So just changing it up, but just making sure that you're posting something so people are seeing that you're active. But yeah,
you definitely wanna mix it up. You can't like Jonathan said earlier. You can't just post real estate all day. You're gonna bore people. People are gonna get annoyed with you, and they're gonna end up unfriending you or blocking you or something or whatever. Like, yeah, this guy just wants to sell. So it's important. Yeah, put some funny stuff on there. Throw some memes out there. Something that has nothing to do with real estate. Then post, you know, a little house here and there. Post a picture of your family, what you ate, if you're doing something fun. You got to be consistent. And it doesn't always have to be real estate, but you got to be consistent with what you're doing. Yeah. People love pictures of food. People love pictures of, you know, your kids and what they're doing. And they want you to pour their heart out and tell them the story about that picture. Don't just put it out there and whatnot. You know, put a little bit of detail of like what you're doing and, you know, why this moment's important for you and things like that. It's all part of kind of, I don't want to say kind of a plan, but I mean, it works. And
it does.
We see it firsthand. We see it with Mario. He's amazing at that stuff. If you guys don't have Mario Victorica on your Facebook, add him. Make sure you add him and look at his posts. Every post that he posts on there every single day, it's very strategic. It's not just a post that he throws out there just for whatever. And like Juan said, sometimes you don't feel like doing it. Like honestly, for me, if I didn't have to have social media, I probably wouldn't. You know, it'd probably be better for me. You know, because sometimes it's just drama and crap and people complaining this and that, or like it's whatever. You know, like. But it's important. It's important in our business. And nowadays, like you have to adapt, and that's the way to, you grow your business. And it's free, guys. It's absolutely free. Another thing that I do as well, guys, is post on the groups. So you can actually join different groups on social media, on Facebook, like the Pulita San Antonio and Homes for Sale in San Antonio, and there's a bunch of them, guys. Like you can literally search for whatever kind of group you want to do and do that. I'm part of a Boston Terrier group here in Texas, because of my dog or whatever. So I'm part of that group. So sometimes I'll post in that group, and they see that I'm in real estate and things like that. So everything and anything is gonna help. Today I bought a dog kennel for one of our dogs, and that guy I bought a new phone. He was looking at my phone. He was all excited about the phone, and I was wearing my realtor cap. So he asked me about real estate. So it's a conversation started. He asked me about real estate. He asked me about that. So we had a little conversation there about real estate and the phone and this and that and everything. So everything's gonna help. Everything is gonna help, but you have to be thinking real estate all the time. Especially at the beginning, if you don't have like a lot of leads and traffic and things like that, everything is gonna help. So you always have to be ready to talk about it and promote it and whatnot there. Steven, you there? Mr. Steven.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up, man? How
What's
y'all
up,
doing?
Papa? How you doing, man?
Good, man. Just out here, just cooking for the family and stuff, but just here.
Awesome, man. Thanks for logging on. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. So I know that Steven's been in real estate already for what, 3 years, right? 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, 3 years. This is my third year that I've done it for. So,
And Steven, and I know he's a little bit more on the quiet side, And lately, he's been really stepping up his game on social media and things like that and everything. And we've really seen a change, and he's seen it himself in the sales and everything. So, how's it going on social media, Steven? What are you doing, or what tips and tricks can you give us?
it's been good. I mean, I had been posting on social media a lot of motivational stuff in the mornings, it's just like we all have.
Yeah.
But I guess people started reaching out like that. That's how I started branding myself and letting people know who I was. And hey, I'm in real estate. And I've seen, but apparently sometimes it's not enough, because I've seen past friends and stuff that still will go with another realtor, and they're like, well, I didn't know you were a realtor. I didn't know you were in real estate.
And whose fault is that?
Yeah, it's my fault. My fault, for not,
You didn't reach out to them.
yeah, or I didn't even think that person was ready to purchase a home, ready to get into a home even in the situation,
Yeah.
They don't post their lives, so you may not know exactly what they got going on,
Yeah.
Sometimes we just kind of assume, but just a lot of referrals. You treat your clients right, and they've been referring me to other people, at the same employment. So that's helped a lot to kind of keep business going. So right now I've just kind of been referral based. That's what kind of worked out for me. But yeah, Facebook can get a little crazy. Just people arguing, or when people talk mess about EXP, or they don't really know what's going on, all that can be a distraction, seeing it the first thing in the day, in the morning. That's not how you want to start off your day, or you don't want to start off with, negativity. You always want to stay positive and have that goal set for whatever you plan, to reach for that day.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. So basically, you're gonna get whatever you put into it, basically.
yeah, definitely. So I've seen that, hey, I wanted to have a good month of June. I had an opportunity on the table, and the way I saw it, I had these leads, and I told myself, minimum $5,000 each person. I said, you got 15 grand on the table right now. I said, it's up to you if I want to go and I want to get it,
Mhm.
So a lot of that was like motivation, when I put my numbers in there and it's right there in front of me to go grab, whose fault is it if I don't go get it? If I don't close them up, it's me, whatever my communication was, or me not getting them to the lender or following up, So that's how I've been kind of like, it's in front of me. It's right there. This is what you wanted. You wanted the leads lined up. It's showtime, So.
Yeah. So, you guys know what your sphere of influence is? What is it, Jonathan?
Everyone you know.
Yep. So that's your sphere of influence. So if you're starting brand new or if you're struggling right now, that's gonna be the first circle you gotta hit. You know, the people that are close to you, the people that you know, are the people that you should be messaging them and be like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but I'm in real estate now. I'm a realtor, and how can I help? Or who do you know that needs to, buy and sell? You know, like offer them an incentive. You know, if you can give them some kind of, I think Trek lets you do like a $50, little gift card or something like that. Just, hey man, I'll, once I get it done or whatever, I got you. But talk to your sphere of influence. They're the ones that are gonna support your business. Make sure that you talk to them and that you're reaching out consistently and telling them and saying, hey, I'm in real estate and this is what I'm doing, and I'm trying to win a challenge or something. There's this monthly challenge that we're doing, and I'm trying to win. Who do you know that's looking to buy and sell? Like, who can you refer me, or who can I talk to? Even that, you've heard them even say something in regards to real estate or whatnot. So that's definitely very, very important as well. It's something that's gonna work there. Ivan, you're kind of quiet over there. How's it going, man?
Not quiet, just mute, sir.
How's it going on with you on social media? What are you working on social media wise?
Well, I actually completely agree with everyone, what everybody's inputting, because that's pretty much what I do. I mean, I'm on a point there that anything that it's free, I'll definitely take advantage and abuse it, especially because getting into real estate is such a huge investment up front that, of course, I'm hitting as much as like social media. I can't go. I don't have the time to go out because I have a daughter that I have to take care of. So it makes it really hard for me to be able to go out and invest time on myself by doing that. And she's too young, and of course my wife have to work. So that's why my focus everything social media. And just like everybody says, I don't want to be repetitive. I really don't want to be posting homes because like other people that you're adding, they're just gonna see you like this person is just posting this, and they might end up either blocking you or removing you. So I don't want to do that. So I'm posting like photos of like pretty much ideas for home renovations, like backyards, like those gazebos. Anything that I see that I like, I post it. Once in a while, I do post motivational. Like maybe I'll put a home like twice a week because I don't want to be posting homes because, of course, everybody else has other realtors as friends, not just me. So now it's more than us. So I want to be different as well. I don't want to be just like all of you guys as well, because like pretty much I have all of you guys in Facebook. So most likely the same people that has me has you guys. So I do
we
try
also
to
have a lot of different friends, Ivan. So you also have a list of a lot of people that I don't have, that Juan doesn't have, Esperanza doesn't have. So one thing that I recommend you do is copy our posts. So something that we do is basically like Mario or one of these other guys or myself or somebody will post a house, a listing that's for sale, and we all get that same listing. We repost it, we modify it, with our information. But you definitely want to show activity, even though it's not your listing. It doesn't matter. You can post it on there. And even though a lot of the people that we're mutual friends with are going to see it, it doesn't matter because you also have a lot of people on your friends list that I don't have.
Correct.
And that could be the one that's going to reach out to you and be like, hey, Aaron, that house that you posted, that looks nice, man. Like, where's it at or whatnot? And then you can start that conversation with them and be like, so are you looking to buy, sell? How long you been looking? Are you working with a realtor? You can start asking questions like that. And, it's just going to strike that conversation with them, and that might get you a sell right there, and especially you saying that you can't leave your house because you're taking care of your daughter and whatnot. Like, I completely understand that. Then you got to be a master at social media, and you got to take advantage of all the free platforms. So, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, now TikTok is huge as well.
That's the biggest part of a commercial, because compared to Facebook or Instagram, like you might hit some people based on the snap, like on the hashtags and things like that. But like TikTok algorithm causes some people to start seeing those type of videos that they don't even follow you. So that's the only one good investment that maybe I will recommend. I actually bought like a, so they call a gimbal, which is helps you
Yeah.
stabilize your phone,
Yeah.
which
Mhm.
I actually been practicing because I'm gonna be doing like at least traveling to one of like the like all these constructions that are like all these new homes that are building, and
Yeah.
I'm of course I'm gonna make more professional like videos so I can post it on TikTok and see how it goes on that side. Just because I know it's free, it's a free platform, and as well like just be strong. Like be like I do wanna like have a rule of having one or two posts every week. I mean, every day. Sorry, because always want to show on their people's feed. I want to make sure that people will know me. I aggressively am adding people from because I'm not socially like I just back then I never added a lot of people because it's not like I like adding people that I don't know. So from the first time that we were start talking about like me becoming a realtor, pretty much I aggressively added so many people from maybe uh like maybe 70 people that I had as a friend list. Now I'm up to 400 people. So I'm going there. So I'm definitely trying what you are suggesting, and at least mentioning the example that Mario, like he has already showed that he's been able to without investing money of his own and being actively in social like at least in social media. At least it
Mhm.
will inspire me as well that maybe I can do it as well.
Yeah.
Maybe at the very beginning might not be as 100% successful, but at least I want to do that. I mean, I'm gonna continue trying because that's the
Good.
best thing that I can do at this moment.
Yeah, if that's what you're able to do, Evan, then that's what you're able to do, man. I'm
Yeah.
saying, and again, it's free, and it's all about the consistency. And if you're consistently doing those things, it's gonna work. It's gonna work
Mhm.
because it's already proven. You know, it's what we're all doing. Why? Because we have Mario. He's the one that's been doing it. It's been working for him. You know, he's killing it and whatnot or whatever. So it's been paid. The road has been paved for you. It's just
Yeah.
up to you to just follow what we're teaching you and just kind of try it out and be consistent. It might not work right away. It might take a little bit of time, but it's gonna work.
Mhm.
And do what you can, even if it's around your neighborhood, man. I've been to your house. Like even if it's around to your neighborhood, take your daughter with you, and just do a little door hanger or something, or just knock the door. Be like, hey, I'm your neighborhood realtor. I'm your neighbor. I live in this community. I know this community very well, and I just wanted to introduce myself. And if you know of anybody looking to buy and sell or whatnot, like you already got your business cards, I'm assuming, right? From
Yeah.
EXP, those are
Hmm.
free. So hand it out and take your daughter with you, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, she's so cute," and it's gonna immediately gonna strike a conversation. Trust me.
Hmm.
Especially you have a beautiful daughter, and that right there, bro, that's gonna get you in. It's gonna get you in, in many places. So use all those things to your advantage, man. Use all those things to your advantage, and just try your best. Your wife also, she works with a lot of people. Have make sure that
Yeah.
she's referring you and things like that and
She is
everything. And
technically the leads or because right now I have like two clients, but it's such a struggle because I don't see anytime soon to be able to close one. I got those because of my wife.
yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
like she she's known to be quite actively social. So a lot of people reach to her and she talks to them as well at her like salon. So she has helped me a lot. She definitely helps.
That's good, man. Good to hear. Perfect. I have somebody on here, Ms. Victoria. Hi, Ms. Victoria. How are you?
Hey there, doing good, good. Taking care of babies.
That's awesome. Thank you for hopping on here. How's everything going? Everything
No,
good?
thank you for doing this. It really helps. It helps to
Awesome.
join.
Awesome. That's a goal. As long as we can get something out of it, that's a goal here. How's it going with you? How's your social media advertising going?
Well, it's going a little better. I don't think I was as active as I've been lately, kind of ditto on everyone else. I've been posting, I've always posted family, but I used to be very private about my Facebook. It
Yeah.
wasn't until real estate that I started, I
Mhm.
guess, accepting all those friend requests that I hadn't looked at in years. And then
Right.
from there, just sharing kind of my story, my background. I used to be very private. I'm a teacher, so I used to
Mhm.
not add people at all. It
Yeah.
was just like my inner circle. So now
Right.
it's random to have like weird people, or not weird, but strange people on your feed. But it's also like, hey, this is my network. So I'm always commenting on people's posts and going back to like those high school friends that I haven't seen in years. Like, hey, look at you doing stuff. And I feel like I'm more active now than I was a couple weeks before.
Good. Yeah, it's definitely interesting, and it's crazy. Yeah, like my
Yeah.
Facebook has changed from a personal page, a business page. Pretty much, it's no longer a personal page for me anymore. But I mean, it's a good
It
tool.
is. It's no longer personal. And sorry to interrupt, Jorge, but I did want to say, like, ditto on the copy and paste. I am the copy and paste girl. If you have anyone in your group who knows me, they know. Like, I'll message you too. I'll give you credit and be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, I copied your stuff." Juan
No, it's
Delgado
fine.
knows I copy stuff.
No, you don't
I think
have to ask us.
Julio.
Like we all do it. Like we already know
I
that
just
that's
let
what
you
we
know
do.
because I know I stole it.
It's there for for all of us to help out. Like I do it myself all the time. I get it from other agents and whatnot, and not only that, like we help each other out with listings. So if you have a listing, we're gonna blow up your listing. And like when Juan got a listing, everybody blew it up, and that's what we do. We help each other out. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all trying to find a buyer for that listing, and I mean, Juan wants you to find a buyer for his listing as well. So don't even worry about that. Just repost it. Just make sure that you're changing a couple things on there to make it your own. Make sure you're posting it the right way. Like read what it says. One of my agents, he reposted something today, and he didn't read what it said, and it was full of bad words. So just make sure you're reading what you're reposting, because it was like full of bad words, and he looked at it and he's like, "Oh my God, like I didn't even notice this." So he was all tripping out. Some people are okay with that. Some people just don't want that kind of language.
Yeah, some agents are okay with talking like that to their clients too.
Yeah, just make
So
sure
it
you read
depends
it.
on who you are and how you present yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, that's good. I'm good. So I'm glad that you're pushing it there and everything there. That's going well there for you. Let's see here. What other tips was I was gonna talk about here? So we got that one. So we talked about the groups. What else, guys? What else am I missing here? What else are you guys using? What tools or what other programs or are you guys using to market other than just Facebook?
Do you use Instagram at all, George?
So what I do is every time I post something, especially if it's like a closing or something like that, I post it on Facebook, and then I go on Instagram and I post it on Instagram. I used to post it on Snapchat. I don't really get into Snapchat that much anymore, but I used to post it there, and I mean it's just a lot. But they always talk about being uniform when it comes to like posting stuff. Like you want to make sure that you're posting throughout all the platforms that you're using and just kind of being the same. They want you to look the same in all platforms, same picture in all platforms. That way, it's easier to find you on the different ones there. But yeah, so I use Instagram. I'm not the greatest at Instagram, to be honest with you. Like I know how to post something on there, but I know that Instagram is more about hashtags and stuff like that. And like I'm not too big on that one, but I mean, it works.
I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've been wanting to try, but I'm like you. I'm not real familiar with Instagram.
Yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't hurt to give it a try.
So the big thing there is the hashtags, I believe. So if you put hashtag this, hashtag that, it's gonna put your posts in other places or something like that. Yeah. There are courses that we're able to take. There's free ones and paid ones, and there's like an actual course. Champions has an actual marketing course that I just took. I just did my renewal. My license, I had to do 98 hours of renewals. So in case you didn't know, like Esperanza and Ivan and some of your agents here, after you get your license, you still got to do 98 more hours of CPs. And they're going to give you 2 years to do them. So I kind of waited till the very end. So I had to kind of knock them all out in a couple of weeks. But I did it through Champions. And you take some elective ones, like they let you choose some classes. So I took a marketing one, and they were talking about social media and Facebook and Instagram and all that, and they're pretty good. They're pretty good courses. So
Is
not
it worth
a
it?
bad idea to invest in one of those. Sorry?
Is it worth it? Is it worth it? 'Cause I thought
It was
about it.
good. It was
Good.
good. So I know that Victor he just got his license, and he's already gonna take another a marketing class or something like that from Champions. And I'm like, well, that's good. That's gonna count already towards your 98 hours. He just got licensed, and he's already gonna start working on that as well, because they got good classes there. Well, I think it was like $150 or something like that, and it's a 2-day class or something. But again, if you can invest right now into paying for more courses or whatnot, there's free ones also out there. Also, YouTube is huge, guys, huge. So a lot of people post videos about the houses that they got for sale and whatnot on YouTube, or videos about explaining real estate, the process. I know that Victor's gonna start a YouTube channel, and he's gonna be interviewing some lenders and credit repair people and things like that, and he's gonna start posting videos about that. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think I have the camera presence to be doing videos and stuff like that. I'm not big on that stuff, but some of you, might be better at it, and that might work for you.
That's actually what I've been doing. Because technically I'm a streamer, so I have equipment for streaming
Okay.
like this. So that's something that like I've been even researching a lot on YouTube. So I already have channels. So I'm thinking of even expanding and doing like pretty much real like realtor videos for like a YouTube.
Yeah. That's good, man. Let us know how that works for you. Let us know if you're getting any business out of that or whatnot. Did you start posting them already, or?
Not yet, because I'm focusing more of the social media part, to be honest.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Well, that's good, man. Yeah, that's definitely. I don't think I'm that brave to be putting YouTube videos yet. But
I can't even do lives, man. I still feel weird.
so that's another good thing too, man. Lives. People love that. People love the lives. So if you can go live on a house and just talk, like I see some of these guys and they're naturals, man. Like, you guys know Ruben Ayala?
Yeah.
And that guy's like a natural when it comes to talking to videos and everything. And so there's people that just have that. If you have that and if you're comfortable with it, sort it, knock it out. Some of us, we got to do a video and be some tontos like, oh, it's the hustle show, let you get, but it is what it is. We gotta do it. We gotta work with what we got, right? But so that's definitely another thing there. So also, if you guys have time on the weekends or whenever, go out there and visit your builders. So I did that today. Me and my nephew went out and visited some builders. He got to meet some sales agents at Cinco Lakes, and we also went to Central Community and Bella Vista and a couple different builders. So get out there, make sure that they know that you're in this business and that you're hitting it hard and that you want to earn their trust and their business too. Sometimes you'll get referrals from builders as well. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, man, make sure you're getting out there and things like that. How do you guys feel about open houses? Has anybody done one? Does anybody want to do one?
I want to do one too.
As far as open houses, I've been wanting to do one. I just, struggling with the part that I don't have a listing, and I'm not too sure if we can host. I think we might have spoke about it last time. We can actually host open houses for other companies, other brokerages, but I don't know, because that feels kind of iffy. But I think it's all in just reaching out to them and just literally asking.
You can, Jonathan. So all you gotta do basically is log onto your MLS and find a new house, one that you like and whatnot. You call that agent. You tell them, hey, I'm a realtor here in San Antonio. I'm starting off. I want to see if you're okay with me hosting an open house in your house. You know what they're gonna tell you? Hell yes. Why? Because that's free advertising for them. So all you gotta do basically is get your little setup. We got flags. So in our EXP group, we have like open house flags and signs and all kinds of things that we kind of share with each other. So we just let me know, and I can get that set up for you, and I can get you the flags and the signs and everything. And basically, you just go out there. We usually try and do it at least a week in advance. Start notifying people and posting it on social media. That way you have traffic, and then just get out there and offer some waters and whatnot. Have a little sign-in sheet. Make sure that everybody that's walking into that open house that you're getting their information, because if not, pues it's the Okies, You want to
Have
get
you
their information, see who they're working with, are they working with a realtor or not, or whatnot, what are they looking for? If that's not the house that they're looking for, then what is it? Ask him. Make sure you get out there and help them out with that. But I know that Steven has been successful with open houses. You want to talk about that a little bit, Steven?
Yeah, open house when I first started off was a good way to get my database building. Me, I didn't come from a background of sales, so it was all new to me. So getting out there and getting to know people and getting them to know that I was a realtor. So I was accumulating numbers, emails, and all that. Slowly started accumulating, and so I've kind of just put them all into this email database. And so what I want to do now, I'm trying to work on this. Actually, today I was working on this, like get an email marketing thing going, weekly, every 2 weeks, send them a little newsletter, just to kind of, they'll always have that email. I know I see emails in my inbox all the time, and even though I don't open them, I still see, that person's name, and I know they do roofing, but every time, if I ever need a roofer, I'll go back and I'll remember, oh, that's right. Oh, there was a number in my inbox or whatever, and I'll go check it out. So that could be the same thing that happens with us. Somebody may say, oh, you need a realtor? You know what? I actually do. I know somebody. They've been sending me an email, and you might get a referral that way. So, but open houses was a good way to get, my name out there, your sign. You start meeting people in the neighborhood. They come over and they want to check out the house, and then possibly even want to possibly sell their house, later down the line. And as long as, you talk well, you treat them right, you got some information, they'll give you your information, they'll give you their phone number, everything. So if you don't ask, they won't give it to you, but the worst they can say is no.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So right now we're getting close here to the end, guys. I wanted to give you guys kind of an example and kind of how I started off. And some of you guys have heard the story, some of you haven't. But when I first started in real estate, I had no idea where to even start. I had no idea what to do. I mean, I'm not from here. I'm from El Paso. So my sphere isn't here. I have no family here. Well, now I do, but I had no family here. Like all my buddies from high school were over there, like my family, friends, everybody. So it was a struggle, right? So I'm like, where the hell am I gonna get, leads or people or whatnot, So Mario called me and he's like, hey man, do you want to do a sit-in? I'm like, a sit-in? What the hell is a sit-in? So basically what that is you go into one of the builders and you sit in for the rep. So there, it could be a Saturday, it could be a Sunday. The builders, they have sales reps that only sell for that builder. So they're not licensed agents or anything like that. They just sell for that builder and that's it. So I guess one of them wanted to be off on the weekend or something like that. So they needed somebody to sit in Saturday and Sunday. And I was like, well, I don't know what the hell that is, but yeah, I'll do it. I mean, why not, right? So that's all it is. Basically, as you go in, you sit at the model home, and anybody that comes in, you talk to them, and if they're not represented by anyone or something, then they're your clients, basically. So I went into this model home, nobody was there, and I sat there, and I had my laptop, and I was just kind of doing my thing, and this lady walked in, and she asked me if I spoke Spanish, and I'm like, yes, I do. Like, how can I help or whatever? And she's like, I want a house. She's like, but I don't want one here. She's like, because these houses are too expensive. Are you looking for? What kind of area? And she kind of told me, I want to be here in the same area and everything. And I was like, okay. So honestly, I didn't even know where to start. So all I did was I got her information. I got her name and her phone number, and that was it, right? So she left. So as soon as she left, I pull up my laptop, I open up the MLS system, and I go on there, and I start looking for the house, the house that she asked for or whatnot. So it ended up being that 2 blocks away from where I was at, there was a house that fit everything that she asked for. So I pick up the phone and I call her back, and I'm like, hey, are you still nearby? She's like, yeah, I'm still close or whatnot. I'm like, I found this house. Like, you want to go see it? And she's like, sure. So we end up going to the house, guys, and it's a newer home. But when they let us in, it was nasty. Like they had like dogs, and that's fine, right? Like it's fine to have dogs, but the dogs, you could tell the dogs peed and crap everywhere. It stunk. Like the furniture was bad. Like it was disgusting, guys. Like bad. And I walked in there. I'm like, no, man. God, like it's not gonna work out, man. She's gonna want this shit. So I'm all without. I'm like, whatever. So I walk out of there and I'm like, so what do you think? She's all, I love it. Yeah, let's go ahead and put an offer. And I'm like, really? What the fuck? I was like,
You'll be
okay.
surprised, man.
Yeah. I was like, okay. So, dude, immediately I went back to the laptop. I called my buddy Mario, and I'm like, hey, bro, this lady wants it, and blah blah blah. Like, what do I do? Like, how do I do the offer? And he's like, don't worry about it. He's like, let me come over, let me help you. I'll help you write it up or whatever. It turned out being that the listing agent was a friend of mine from Nationwide. We used to work together. She wasn't a friend, but I mean, I knew her from Nationwide, but you know, it was her. So I talked to her and I'm like, hey, I have this client and they really like the house and this and that or whatever. So they gave, you know, they accepted our offer and that's how the first one happened, you know? So it just goes to show you, you know, like you got to be out there, like you got to be willing, even if you have no idea what the hell you're doing, like you just got to be willing to go out there and try, you know, like it's not always going to work out. You know, there's going to be times where you're going to be like, damn, you know, like this sucks or it's not working out or it's just too hard or whatever. But I guarantee you guys, it's going to be worth it at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's going to be worth it. And, you know, Juan started really quick. He got a couple offers. I know that Juan got one that fell through and he had to deliver very, very bad news to his clients. And it's a horrible situation. Like nobody wants to be in those situations when, you know, when those kind of things happen, but it's just part of the business. You know, and
I think I look at it this way. I mean, we're gonna go through, you know, stuff eventually at one point in time. And in my case, even though I was starting, it was my first month, maybe my first couple of weeks. I got the client and I got him approved, and we got the offer submitted. We got the offer accepted. So for someone that just started and then seeing that everyone was getting offers rejected and struggling with getting offers accepted, I feel pretty good. But you know, at the same time, it's like, you know, I'm glad that I went through that at the beginning because then I know how to deal with it later on when I get another situation like that. So
And
I
you
mean,
also
it's good.
came in. You also came in at a crazy time where the market was super, super crazy. You know.
Yeah. So I mean, just don't get discouraged, guys. You know, learn from the experience. You're gonna get through, you know, similar situations, you know, multiple times. But you know, the growth here is, you know, learning how to deal with it. You know, the sooner possible, the sooner the better. You know, just get your confidence in, and you know, people are gonna see that you're doing your best. You know, and it's not always your fault. You know, there will be instances in which you feel bad also for your client, but again, it's not your fault. I mean, there's a lot of players involved in real estate, and sometimes, you know, it's out of our hands. But you know, we're just there to provide that motivation, that support, and do the best we can, honestly. And they're gonna be able to see that from you.
yeah, as long as you're doing this for the right reasons, people are gonna notice right away. If you're just doing this for the money, they're gonna notice right away. You know, they're not gonna refer you. You're not gonna be their first choice when it comes to when they think about real estate. They're not gonna think of you, you know, right away. So I mean, obviously, that's part of the reason why we do it, right? We want to make money in this, but it's, you know, just do it for the right reasons. So with the right intentions, with the right mindset, you know, what the ultimate goal is getting them into a home. You do that, people are gonna see it, and the business is just gonna come naturally. To be honest with you, but that's pretty much all I got for now, guys. Do you guys have any questions? Anything going on? Anything that you were curious about, or do you guys have any funky deals that you just submitted, or anything crazy?
Nothing crazy.
No.
And
How's the studying going?
Not yet.
Esperanza, how's the studying going?
It's going.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah. My daughter was like, if they fail you because you missed one question, she goes, I swear I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna fight them.
Hey, don't even worry about it. You know, like people, I'm telling you, there's a lot of successful people in this business that failed it multiple times. It's not a big deal. Just gotta go back at it, hit it hard, do more studying, focus on the sections that it says there on the paper that you missed the most questions, and just go back in there. But I'd suggest you go in there the sooner the better, because the longer you wait, you start forgetting, some of the stuff. And when you go back, you're like, oh, you remember. When you start studying, you remember, oh, I remember they asked me something about this and that and whatnot. So the sooner
Yeah,
the
and
better.
I figured out what question it was that I got wrong, and I was like, oh my God, that was such a stupid question.
Yeah, it sucks.
Figured
It
it out.
sucks.
It
That
sucks.
sucks. But
I'm
again,
so
it's
mad at
not
myself.
it's not an easy test. But you got it. You got it. Are you retaking it again anytime soon?
I'm sorry.
Are you taking it again anytime soon?
Yeah, pretty soon. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Well, that's all for me, guys. You guys have anything else? No?
Clarissa hasn't said much.
Huh?
Clarissa hasn't said much.
I know. Clarissa, are you there? Or you're just creeping on me?
Y'all are ugly. I'm trying to be supportive. I'm taking care of a newborn baby over here.
Oh, yeah, whose baby is that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It must be another realtor. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. He looks just like his dad.
Oh, no, yeah. Mañana.
He's gonna be a realtor junior.
Yes,
See,
he is. He's
Mari,
ready
I
to
need to
sell
come on the
everybody
show.
houses.
Point on Mari, guys.
Come on, Colin Moore.
I'm Mari. Shut up.
Anyways. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys for logging on. It's always great to hear from you guys and to collaborate here and bump each other's ideas. Hopefully these things are helpful for you guys. I mean, this is the first time I do anything like this, so bear with me if it's not as engaging or as funny and entertaining. But I appreciate you guys coming on and operating and everything here. So if you guys need anything, reach out. We're here to help, all of us, not just me. And let's get out there and let's get it done. And look at Steven over there grilling over there. Like, well, let me see, bro. What are you making over there, bro? Let me see.
Well, no, it's a secret. I'm using a new pit, so I gotta.
Let me see,
learning
bro.
how to use it.
Let me see what you're cooking over there,
Let me
bro.
see.
Let's
I
let
got
it see the
some-
product at least.
You don't know.
I just threw it on.
Yeah.
Got some
That's
skirt
carnita,
steak.
bro.
Got some leg quarters. Let's go.
I mean, I'm looking at my phone. I don't have the invite, so I don't know what's going on, bro. I thought we were cool,
Sorry,
bro.
we had the meeting, so that's it.
I thought we were cool.
We had the meeting, bro.
So, hopefully soon we can all get together and get some, do a little carnita and get a couple drinks or something. It'd be good.
Good.
Cool.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Bueno. All right, man. I'm logging out, man. Love you guys. Let me know if you guys need anything. Here to help.
Bye.
Thank
Y'all have a
you.
good week,
Have a good one,
everybody.
man.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.